Today, I'm Wendy, and I want to talk to you about prebiotic and probiotic foods. I'm working in a health food store, and people are coming in looking for prebiotic food, for a capsule of prebiotic or probiotics. And probiotics can range anywhere from like $47 and up, $50, $60 for a bottle. Now I want to talk to you about the actual foods that will fill you up. So prebiotic foods are fiber-rich foods. For example, animal foods have no fiber whatsoever. Your eggs, your dairy, your meats of all kind have no fiber. And the probiotic foods are living organisms. That's why when you put miso in miso soup, you never boil it because you'll kill those living enzymes. So, you know, in a day, I just am always eating these foods. I never worry about my prebiotics or probiotics, and this fills me up. So your prebiotic foods, and another way to imagine it is that imagine your gut or your stomach is like a garden. Because remember, 70% of your immune system is developed from a healthy gut. So, and the probiotics are like the seeds you plant in your garden. The prebiotics are the fertilizer. So your probiotics feed on the pre. So if you're taking probiotics and you're eating all animal food, you're not feeding it. There's no fiber-rich foods to feed those expensive probiotics you're buying. So you can see that eating your vegetables are very, very important. And just a quick idea of some of the prebiotic foods. I've got a ton here. Look at all this. They are watermelon radish, which is beautiful. When you cut it open and grate it in a salad, it's red, it's lovely. Any of the other radishes. Cucumber, we have cabbage, or red cabbage, but green cabbage too. Beets, also all the colored beets. Yams, sweet potatoes, full of fiber. Peppers, this is a red bell pepper, but your green bell peppers. Ginger root. And we have here some Jerusalem artichoke. I put them in a soup. You can put them in a vegetable stew, anything. And leek, onion, garlic is here too, in all these. Garlic, of course. Carrots, all your leafy greens. And back here I have collards, lacinato kale, and I have some Swiss chard underneath that. Apples, bananas. Bananas are also a big B12 enhancer. And sea vegetables like dulse. Chicory, this is a grain coffee, and there's chicory and burdock root. Good things to have in it. Berries, here are some wild berries that I put in my green smoothies, wild blueberries. And I think I've covered, and seeds. We have flax seeds, we have pumpkin seeds, and we have chia seeds. So those are just an example of some of your prebiotic foods. So please get it in foods. And I'll give you an example of how I set up my day. Now, the big probiotic foods, the big ones, the three number one, are sauerkraut, which I have here. Just a minute ago I have the Real Pickers sauerkraut, which is absolutely wonderful. This company is really wonderful. This is a red cabbage one. They make a turmeric one. They make several different ones. Just lovely. And also pickles, good pickles like this one. That's another one. And kimchi. Those are the three top probiotic foods. All right, and I get them out kimchi because I'm not good with real spicy. So those, and here here are the other. This is the company, they make the same, they make a really good sauerkraut, really clean sauerkraut. So those are the 3 big ones. You also have, though, other probiotic foods. Miso. I have miso soup every day. And like I said, you just put it in at the end to simmer. So, and you can go, this is an excellent, excellent company. Go to southrivermiso.com, M-I-S-O. Check out the recipes. Check out how they make it. They make it the traditional Japanese way. And it's not in plastic. You don't want to buy a miso in plastic. And I see people buying the miso in plastic. And this is going to last. And if at any time, it doesn't really need to be refrigerated. And if it ever gets mold on it, you take the mold off, it's still perfectly good. This is a salt product. And this is another natto, which is traditional Japanese. I like it. You either love it or hate it. It's made from soybeans. I mix it with, keep it in the freezer, then bring it out, and I mix it with scallion and a mustard. And I find it, I like it. Then we have tempeh, is another probiotic food. And this is a good company out of Vermont, Rhapsody. And then Light Life is also. And tempeh is white. This is a Middle Eastern Asian food. And you use it instead of meat. Okay? So that is, and of course there's the famous one everybody's doing is kombucha. But it's not one of the top ones. It's okay. It's okay. It's third, in the grouping, it's third down. So people are buying a lot of this as their probiotic. You are much better off to do what I've done here. This is like, for me, a meal. And right here, I have my 3 probiotics. My pickle is in here. So I have my probiotics. I have my pickle, I have my sauerkraut, and I have my kimchi. Now my prebiotics are right here. I have greens, I have carrot, I have radish, I forgot to mention walnuts are another prebiotic. I have walnuts in my salad. I've sprinkled flaxseed in here. Remember, you always have to grind your flaxseed for it to, otherwise it'll pass through your system. Flaxseed is in plant foods, has the most omega-3s in plant-based foods, flax seeds. They also are the highest in magnesium, and they're fabulous for the whole gut. So, tablespoon every day. So I sprinkled that in my salad. I've also sprinkled dulse, sea vegetable. You can get it in flakes, red flakes. I've sprinkled that on my salad. So you see, I've got a whole bunch of prebiotics and probiotics in my meal. And then with the salad, and then this is turmeric cranberry rice that I made. So, so it has walnuts, it has cilantro, it has turmeric. It's delicious. So, and when you think of it, I get up in the morning, I have celery juice, which I have a video on. Then I wait 15 minutes, then I have a green smoothie. Well, in my green smoothie, I put leafy greens, which are prebiotic. I put a banana, which is a prebiotic. I put apples, which is a prebiotic. I put dulse, some of the dulse seaweed. I put flaxseed. I put some turmeric. I think I've covered. Oh, and the base. You can use water as the base, but I also use coconut water as my base. Coconut water is so similar to human blood that during World War II they used it. When they ran out of intravenous, they used coconut water. It's high in electrolytes. It's a great neurotransmitter enhancer for things like sleep problems, dementia, Parkinson's. I mean, it's just, you just have at least an 8-ounce glass a day of coconut water. So that is my base instead of water. So, and then I have that, and then I have a miso soup for lunch, which is, either a bean soup. Legumes are also prebiotics, so, or a vegetable soup. So, as you can see, I get tons from food, which is filling me up instead of just a capsule that, that I'm still hungry. And it's really important to remember that there's no fiber in animal foods, and your gut needs that fiber desperately. And that's where your immunity, we need a strong immune system. Then you won't have to worry about anything during flu season or cold season. So I hope that's giving you some idea of where your prebiotic fiber-filled foods, okay? Probiotics, fermented foods. And please experiment, enjoy. Thank you so much.